What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are going through the test and answering the question whether the brand new Square Golf launch monitor, if you can shot shape with it. So for today's test, going to be a quicker one just on the range here, on the Square range. I'm going to use an 8-iron, and for this test, we're going to figure out once and for all if you can in fact shot shape with the Square, and if you in fact can, which balls you need to use to be able to do it. So for today's test, we're going to start out with the, I'll get a little bit closer so you can see them, but we're just going to start out with the patented signature Square golf ball with the dots on it. After that, we'll go to the regular golf ball. This is just a Callaway Chrome Soft plain white golf ball. After that, I actually did a live stream last night, and a couple people mentioned that they did some tests and thought that maybe some other golf balls would work. So I grabbed some other ones that I thought may possibly be able to pick up some side spin with the Square. So I have a Callaway Chrome Soft, the triple track, thinking maybe the triple track, if I align it correctly, maybe that will register. I have a Callaway soccer ball, Chrome Soft, and then I have a TaylorMade TP5 with the American flags. The person that commented said that it was the regular TP5, I think with the triangles they were talking about. We'll see if any of these work. I actually, spoiler, I did do a little bit of a test. I was curious about this last night for the live stream, and I got one of them to work, but we'll see with this test if I can in fact shape the ball left and right, which balls we're able to use, and maybe we'll stumble across something that you're able to use a different type of golf ball instead of the regular Square one. So starting off, like I said, we're going to use the Square golf ball here with the dots, patented pattern. Picks it up really well. That's what they suggest you use. After that, we're going to go to, like I mentioned, regular just plain white Callaway Chrome Soft. And then after that, I don't know if any of these will work. I'm thinking the soccer ball has the best chance, but after that, we have the triple track, the TP5, and then the Callaway soccer ball. I don't know if the colors on it will work better. I think they used to. I don't know if they still do. They used to make the Callaway soccer balls with the black squares or hexagons, whatever you want to call them, instead of the red ones. I don't know if that maybe will make a difference, but let's get into it and let's see. So for the first shot, I'm going to put the balls over here. First couple shots, this is going to be pretty quick, but obviously they suggest you use the Square ball, and they say that for a reason because it can pick up backspin a lot more accurately, side spin, spin access, all that stuff. I do have the projector on. I need to get around. Kind of tough pill to swallow to spend even more money on a really nice projector, so I got to figure that out eventually. But I can see, I'll at least be able to see the shot shape, and I can see some of the metrics down below, but I do have it on my computer. So first and foremost, let's start out with the Square golf ball, that is. We're going to start off with a big old hook. So massive overdraw. I'm going to shut my face down right now. I have it aligned to where this ripple right here, this is about my center line. As far as the Square, again, I'm limited on space, so I kind of have to push everything, offset it over to the right. But this is going to be my start line, but what I'm going to do is shut the face down and shut my stance down. So I'm going to aim way right and shut the face down, and we should see a couple balls going massively to the left. I'll hit a couple big slices, and then we'll see what we can do with the other golf balls if any of those will register. So first and foremost, this is just an 8-iron. We're shutting the face way down, aiming way right. I mean, I sculled it, but as you can see, massive spin access. We had 2,800 backspin because I hit that so poorly, but we had left side spin of 1,671. And what was the spin access? Do we have that? Do we have spin access on this or no? We have the miles per hour, we have the launch direction, the angle, backspin. So no spin access. You do have that in GS Pro, but basically the side spin will work similar to the spin axis. But as you can see, started right. Well, actually, I launched it left, but massive shot shape over to the left. We'll hit one more, see if I can actually make a little bit better contact than that. But that was a better contact swing. So we had 2,175 RPMs to the left. Still not sure if I'm starting these that far right. That one it did. So it launched 1.1 to the right, 106 on the club speed. We got 180 or 164.5 after the rollout. Draws usually and hooks go a little bit further. Between today is Sunday. I got the square Friday afternoon. Between Friday and Saturday, last night I did a 5.5 hour long live stream playing golf. I've probably hit close to like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 shots. So I need to basically hit a massive hook to be able to get up to my stock yardages for my 8-iron. But we'll hit one more, see if we can get up towards 3,000 on the left side spin, and then we'll hit a couple slices. $2,000 again. That's still a lot though. I mean, compared to what I'm used to with the Garmin R10, it would be rare that you would get anything up towards like 500 to 1,000. But 2,000, we're definitely seeing the ball work from right to left there, and you can see on the shot shape, pretty big, massive hook over to the left. So these next couple, I'm gonna open the face up and open my stance up and try to really cut across this ball, and you should see a pretty big, massive shot shape from left to right. At least we're consistent. First one was terrible. That one was terrible too. But that one we were over by the yacht into the water. But 5,349 of right side spin. That is a ton. I mean, I kind of hit that off the Hosel too, which exaggerated it more. But you can see, you definitely, if you use these square golf balls, you can get a ton of shot shape left and right. Was trying to get up there with the draw spin, but 5,000 is a ton. Let's see if I can maybe not hit one as far off the Hosel, but I mean, I'm cutting way across it. Obviously, those are going nowhere, so that was only 76 compared to like 165, but we got 4,690 on the right side spin, so all that to say, you can definitely shot shape if you're using the square golf balls. Moving on, we will go to the regular plain white golf ball, Callaway Chrome Soft. No markings. I did notice when I was editing, I posted it this afternoon at 12 o'clock. It was my unboxing video. I did notice I was hitting primarily this plain golf ball, and there were a couple that registered some side spin. I'm not sure if you need to basically, similar to some of the other balls, or like when you were using metallic dots for some of you for the R10, if you have like the logo facing a certain way, maybe it can slightly pick it up. I'm not sure, but I did notice a couple of them did pick up, which makes me think and a little more optimistic about these other balls coming up. But let's shut the face down again, shut the stance down, try to hit a big old hook with the regular ball. So as you can see, I mean, that one started right. It had 7,000 backspin. It's still picking up the backspin, but that one just started right, and you can still see, so that one kind of started right and stayed right. That one should have been a bigger draw to the other way. Not really much side spin. I mean, it's registering as 0. I originally thought, this is only my second real day of having it, I originally thought that although using the regular ball, that number wouldn't populate, but you would still get some shot shape. But that one should have worked way more to the left. We'll see if we can do another one. I'm definitely, as a natural fader of the ball, I can, as you saw on those side spin numbers, I can put a lot more spin to the right. So I'm not exactly a pro at working the ball both ways. But, I mean, how shut this face is and how closed my stance is, this should start right and work way to the left. So that one was trying to a little bit more, but again, you can kind of tell too by the red circle around the ball when it's flying. If it's not spinning, obviously there's no side spin. But that one, again, we launched it to the right. That should have worked way more to the left. So this is probably, you're not going to get a ton out of this, but obviously square works the best. This one, I'll try to hit probably 2 big slices. We're probably not going to see much, I would assume. It's just going to either start left of target, maybe even start right and stay right. But this one, face wide open, stance open. I cut way across that. And that one started a little bit left and kind of just stayed on that line. We'll hit one more. I mean, it's picking up the ball speed and the launch angle, the launch direction, everything, the backspin. I have good faith in those numbers, and same thing with the carry and the total numbers. I have good faith with those. It's just side spin is what we're testing. One more, open face, open stance. And same thing, start a little bit left and it's kind of just staying on that line. So, this test is pushing me further and further towards possibly ordering some more golf balls and using those square ones. But let's try out. I'm most curious about the soccer ball. Let's try out the soccer ball and see if we can get any of these to register. All right, we'll start with the big hook again. Not on that one. 0 on the side spin again. Not on that one either. Hit one slice. I don't think it'll register, but so far, as you're seeing, square golf ball is the one you want if you really want to get the most accurate readings you can, which is obviously what they advertise it as, and they want you to buy more, which I don't blame them for doing it that way. But would be nice if they could pick up some of the side spin with just regular balls. I'm still going to experiment with some dots, but let's open the face, open the stance. And nothing on that one. So, I mean, I can hit shots here all day long. Those most likely aren't going to populate. And if we do, it's going to be once in a blue moon type of thing. Let's try the TP5 with the American flags. I did get one to register with some side spin last night, like I said, but I probably hit about 10, and it was only 1 out of the 10. So let's try a big hook again. Not on that one. We'll give it one more try with the hook and try a slice. Not on that one. I'm really feeling like I'm flipping my wrist over on those. Try the slice. Nope, started way left, but just didn't come back. So fail, fail, fail. Fourth and final ball here. Again, not sure if I probably spent like an hour and I really figured out which way maybe some of these logos and the decals need to be, maybe I could get it, but the fact that you can just plop down the square ball and it works every time, obviously that's a high point. But let's try. I have the triple track kind of facing that way. We'll try a draw, and then we'll wrap this one up with just one more big hook and one more big slice with the square golf balls. No side spin. It always does shock me, though. This is a big sell point with this unit, how fast these shots register. The fact that it can even put it into the range that quick, but get as accurate as data as it does is absolutely crazy. Literally, I hit the ball and I look up and the ball's already in the air. It's crazy. All right, let's try a slice. That's another 112 8 iron because I opened it up so much, but no side spin, which is the main test. So just to put a bow on this, let's hit 2 more, 1 hook, 1 slice with the, we're back to the proprietary square golf balls here with the dots. I really am curious. I would like to try, maybe if I rolled up the screen, I am curious if I did Sharpie dots, but as a lot of people have said, Sharpie and really even just dirty golf balls and dirty clubs with a nice brand new white screen is no good. You'll end up having Sharpie marks that rub off all over the place on the screen, which nobody wants. So Sharpies are probably out unless I roll up the screen, but even if I do get those to work, I want to be able to use it consistently anyways because I want to be able to use the screen eventually when I get a better projector too. But let's try another big hook. $1,600. I mean, I'm really trying to work these the other way. It's definitely picking them up, and again, that's been shot after shot. No misreads, no reads at all from the square. and every single time I've used these square balls, it picks up the side spin. Apparently I'm just not as good at working it the other way. Although, because I am offset, it is a little bit daunting aiming this far to the right. I feel like with the slice I can open it up and I'm more towards the middle, but I am curious if I can really All right, 3,000 on that one. But again, you saw the shot. You can see the shape right now. Look how much movement that has. Started 0.5 to the right. Again, that kind of has to do with my alignment. I'm still not. I may need to get a laser level or a laser like a laser pointer to figure out exactly where I want my start line to be. But from where that started, it did start right, which I was trying to do, and it worked significantly to the left. So let's hit one more slice, and then we'll call this a day as far as the shot shaping test for the square. $3,333. That's a cool number. But again, over 3,000 side spin, that is a lot. I sometimes do do that, not on purpose on course, but obviously if you hit something a little bit straighter, you want to reduce down your side spin back to if you're playing a baby draw, baby fade, or more of a straight ball. But it does in fact work. So hopefully that provides a little bit of clarity. Some people have been asking. Definitely if you want to get the most accurate numbers and you want to get some side spin numbers in there to really get a feel for if you tend to have a massive slice or a massive hook, and then sometimes like with using the Garmin you would second guess stuff. With this unit and these balls, you're going to know right away if you're coming way over the top, if you're coming across the ball, if you're slicing it way right, or if you're hooking it way left. You're going to find out, and it's going to tell you right away. So moral of the story, if you want side spin, if you want the most accurate numbers, as of right now, you need to use the square golf ball. I am curious. I'm sure I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups, and I see some posts online. I'm sure someone will come across a regular type of ball like those Callaway soccer balls or maybe the regular TP5s. I'm sure someone will come across a ball that actually works pretty well. I'm thinking even if it works like 75% of the time, and I can just buy cheaper balls, like regular balls like off the shelf that actually work, and I get the side spin like 75% of the time, I'd be pretty happy with that. These are kind of pricey. They have the option for the 2-piece and the 3-piece. I don't know. We'll see if I buy some of these some more, but I've just been using the same ball. So obviously indoors or even outdoors in my backyard setup, you don't really lose the ball. So you can essentially use them until they crack, which should be a ton of time. But there you have it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. If you're curious of any other capabilities of this unit, any other tests you'd like to see me do, let me know that down below. And until next time, like I always leave you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.